It is my very great pleasure to introduce the recipient of the Alumni Association's Presidential Award. This awardee, Dr. Charles Goldstein, is a remarkable individual who prefers to be called Charlie. He has, in his more than 50 years in dentistry, been completely and wholeheartedly devoted to the service of others. Charlie's dedication to those in need, whether it be a troubled dental student, a fellow dentist, a needy child, or a chance acquaintance in trouble, is legendary. Charlie was born to help and has a lifetime of experience at making life better for those he contacts. Charlie has influenced thousands of dentists and dental students to participate in charitable endeavors and is principally responsible for the care provided to tens of thousands of children in need in California, Mexico, and around the world. Those who have personally experienced and benefited from contact with him know he comes as close as any to being dentistry's counterpart of Mother Teresa. Charlie graduated from Cal Dental School in 1944, where he was called Lucky Goldstein by his classmates, only 28 of whom graduated out of a class of 65. On graduation, he entered the Navy as a Lieutenant JG and served aboard the USS Auditorium in the Pacific. He was the only dentist on board, and he also acted as the ship's photographer and officer's mess treasurer and caterer. In 1946, his ship docked at Terminal Island, where he was discharged, and from 1946 until 1983, he practiced general dentistry on the west side of Los Angeles. While practicing full-time, he earned a master's degree in public health at UCLA, and in 1969 was asked to teach here at USC and take responsibility as faculty director of the fledgling MobileDental Clinic. I'm not going to recite the litany of awards, honors, and fellowships and accolades that he has received, but for all of those which he calls his modest successes, he credits his family. His wife Shirley, who is his heart and love of his life for more than 50 years. His parents, Sigmund and Beatrice, from whom he received his warmth, his intellect, and his dedication, and his 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild, who makes Sig, Charlie's father, a great-great-grandfather. His other family is the USC MobileDental Clinic.
And community stuff was like in the 60s, and really the students got it started. The students at that time, you know, they were into service in the community and helping people. Service learning implies that we're doing something to kind of introduce students who might not even be interested in it to learn about it.
From first year, USC was teaching us how important it is to be involved in the community and to help out.
Having been exposed to the different elements of community service while at school, it makes the awareness in that student, so when they do leave and graduate and go back to their respective communities, they know that there is a need in the community.
It's my passion. It's my passion. You know, I mean, the kids I work with, the faculty I work with, all these patients, it's just wonderful. I look forward to every day that I go to work. Front tooth missing, your image is not very good. If you got a nice smile, it's just one more thing to add to a person's self-esteem. Also, I think the fact that we're taking care of them with kindness, they kind of feel that somebody cares about them. A stranger cares about them. And I think that's very important. These molars come in with defects, little pits. If you seal those pits, in addition to doing all the fillings that we do on the baby teeth, you can prevent decay. If you lose one baby molar, it requires a bridge, might require orthodontic care because the teeth will be crooked, or an implant. Over a lifetime, that one tooth could cost $10,000. By doing this stuff, we prevent all that.
I'm back on the streets again, just looking for my long lost friend. I've been cooped up and down this dirty old town. I'm back on the streets again.
Free dental care. What a concept. That's what's happening in La Puente today. Children who may not have had the opportunity otherwise are receiving free dental care for the first time, thanks to the University of Southern California's Mobile Dental Clinic.
It's an educational program, it's a treatment program, it's a prevention program. We do fillings, sealants, cleaning, root canal treatment, just everything child needs except orthodontic care.
Okay.
Our average clinic, like this clinic, costs the agency $18,000. We'll produce $100,000 worth of dental work on those kids this week. And they'll all be done. If they show up for their appointment, they'll all be done.
We're here live with Charlie, the grandfather of the University of Southern California's Dental Mobile Unit.
I might add that this program is run totally on grants and contracts with various community agencies and with donations from private individuals and service organizations. It doesn't cost the school anything. And one of the good things about that is our school derives much of its income from tuition. Sure. And we don't want this project to be a burden on our students.
You'll notice the people in the yellow gowns here, they're from UCLA. And even though UCLA and USC are big rivals in football and basketball, this program has been a joint project on Saturdays between the two schools since 1971. And we have several instructors here from UCLA and USC supervising the students. Everything has to be checked before, during, and after it's done. And you'll notice that all of our equipment is in cassettes, and they're all sterilized, autoclaved. We follow all the latest OSHA rules. And I've got to give credit to Dr. Niederkor, who's the director of this program. Everything is organized. He's Mr. Organization, and he's done a fantastic job. Yeah. It's really pussycat, but he tries to be tough. And,
sure.
But if you notice, all the students are here by 8 o'clock, because if they're not here by 8 o'clock,
crack the whip.
they lose credit.
Wow.
You know. But during the riots, Randy went over to school and pulled out the vehicles the night that the riot started.
Wow.
Because he was afraid he wouldn't be able to get them. Yeah, I mean, you know, you need that. You just don't need a person. You need somebody that's really dedicated. This is not a job. This is a passion. You know, Hector, he takes care of all the mechanical stuff. But he's terrific. He was had an engineering background in Mexico.
Great. Here's Earl, and Earl is going to get a treat because we're going to introduce him to Marjorie.
The student in charge.
She has a very interesting story. When she was about 8 years old, she was in need of emergency dental work.
We were kind of new to the country, and we couldn't, you know, we didn't have enough money to go see the dentist. And then this clinic came around.
The program impressed her so much that she became a dental student. And now she's 22 and the student leader.
You know, I actually have one of the fillings that they did a long time ago. They're still in my mouth. I think a couple.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Up the path walks Dr. Montgomery. Dr. Montgomery graduated from the USC Dental School back in the 1920s and later became the dentist to the stars. Well, about 2 years ago, he heard about the Mobile Dental Clinic, and so he called up Charlie and said, "How can I help?" And Charlie said, "Well, you can buy us a new bus."
He wrote a personal check for $100,000. And we built this from scratch to our specifications. With no connections or anything, we can go any place. We can go in the middle of the Sahara Desert. The bus is great, but meeting him and being his friend is I think even greater, because he's really an inspiring guy.
Sure.
We've treated over 62,000 children since we started. Wow. Complete dental care. This is not our only project. We are treating 5,000 kids in the inner city using our portable equipment between these clinics and doing sealants and fluoride treatments.
Wow.
So we're doing 5,000 of those in the last 3 years. And of course we do a lot of health fairs and you know, SC is really into the community.
Wow.
But anyways, that's the story. So it's, you know, it's my life. It's been my life for 24 years.
Sure.
I mean, my wife's life too, because she says, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
they have no choice.
Yeah, and even though I'm chairman of the section, this is the thing that I really love. You know, the other stuff, it's okay.
I'm back on the streets again, just looking for my long lost, looking and looking. I've been cooped up.
For over 25 years, the University of Southern California's Mobile Dental Clinic has provided service to children from all over Southern California to down through the Baja of California. And we hope it continues. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to brush.
Back on the